Thousands of years before the rise of Greece or Rome, one of the first civilizations in human history emerged in the fertile lands between two great rivers. This region, known as Mesopotamia, became the birthplace of cities, writing, and organized society. Among the people who lived there were the Sumerians, creators of one of the earliest known cultures on Earth. They built cities, temples, and systems of government long before most of the world had developed complex societies. But what makes Sumerian history especially fascinating are the stories they left behind about powerful beings they called the Anunnaki. According to ancient texts written on clay tablets, the Anunnaki were powerful gods who played a major role in shaping the world and guiding early civilization. These stories were written in cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems ever created. Thousands of these clay tablets have been discovered by archaeologists, revealing myths, laws, and religious beliefs from more than 4,000 years ago. In these texts, the Anunnaki are often described as rulers of heaven and earth, beings who possessed immense power and authority. Some accounts suggest they were responsible for establishing order in the world and teaching humanity important skills such as agriculture, construction, and governance. In Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki were said to live in great cities and temples, particularly in the legendary city of Ur and other major centers of early Mesopotamian civilization. The most powerful among them were gods like Enlil and Enki. Enlil was often portrayed as a supreme authority among the gods, while Enki was associated with knowledge, creation, and wisdom. According to ancient myths, Enki was sometimes seen as a protector of humanity, offering guidance and assistance during times of crisis. One of the most famous stories involving these ancient gods appears in the Epic of Gilgamesh. This epic tells the story of a great flood sent by the gods to cleanse the world. However, in the story, a god warns a human about the coming disaster, allowing him to build a vessel and survive. This ancient flood narrative is strikingly similar to later flood stories that appear in other traditions. Many historians believe these myths reflect how early civilizations tried to understand natural disasters and the forces of nature around them. But in recent decades, the stories of the Anunnaki have also inspired many modern interpretations and theories. Some writers have suggested that these ancient gods might not have been purely mythical figures, but representations of advanced beings or symbolic descriptions of early rulers and powerful leaders. While mainstream historians interpret the Anunnaki strictly as mythological deities, the mysterious nature of these ancient texts continues to spark curiosity and debate. What is certain is that the Sumerians left behind an extraordinary legacy of stories and knowledge. Their clay tablets reveal a complex belief system filled with powerful gods, dramatic conflicts, and cosmic events. These myths helped shape the religious and cultural traditions of later civilizations in Mesopotamia and beyond. Even today, the story of the Anunnaki continues to fascinate historians, archaeologists, and storytellers. Hidden within the ancient ruins of Mesopotamia and the thousands of clay tablets discovered there are the voices of one of the world's first civilizations, a civilization that tried to explain the origins of the world, the nature of the gods, and the place of humanity in the universe. And in those ancient stories, the mysterious figures known as the Anunnaki still stand as some of the most intriguing gods ever described in the earliest chapters of human history.